Aussie.
All right, Tuesday. What is with? Why is my lighting just randomly? Oh no, that was definitely the wrong button to push. Maybe that one. I don't know. My lighting's weird. It's repetitively tapping something while waiting for folks to arrive. Okay. Oh, that's fine. Make random sense. Hey, Greg and Heine, the lads. Heine, I don't know if you go on Discord. I was messaging. Greg answered. Want to start planning, if you're still up for it, to do another video shoot sometime soon. Probably take a few weeks to organize. Oh, the rum. It was Dan Murphy's. They do this thing where they will occasionally have stuff just in a trolley that's on special, and it was like a third off. And hello, Strictly Sega. So they're still sitting there. The things are going to taste. Plantation, Isle of Fiji. Was $90, marked down to $60. So third off. This is Texas corn whiskey, Baby Blue, made from roasted. And they're just calling it a corn spirit. That's interesting. 46%. Was $100, marked down to $67, so third off again. Never chill filtered or colored. Rich and oily maize adds new sophistication to the traditions of corn spirit, while keeping the freshness, verve of classic American distilling. Intentionally youthful, Baby Blue captures the essence of prize corn with rounded nuttiness, roasted overtones, and refined complexity. Mouthfeel is viscous with smooth finish. So I think it's not aged long enough to be called whisker. Made in Waco. Trying to make Waco famous for something other than a horrible thing. Hey, Toby. Hey, Toby. I've got a do you want me to wait a bit longer to open your parcel? I got a parcel from Toby and I don't know what's in it. And there was also in the sale bin, Chief's Son. Was $160, marked down to $105. So that's the more expensive, but again, a third off. And this one was in my mystery thing. Mrs. Angry's got a perpetual present for me, a subscription to random bottles from Australian distilleries. Every 3 months, I get a surprise bottle. This one just arrived. It's from Mudgee in New South Wales, not far from Dubbo. Rouge Verjus. This is basically distilled wine, and then they added a bit more wine for flavor. So normally, if you age distilled wine, it would be a brandy. If you don't age it, it's called an eau de vie. But then they flavored it with wine, so it's a liqueur. And I have tasted this one. It's quite tasty. So yeah, things I'm going to do tastes of. Oh, Greg, I think a rum that's regularly cheaper that I got for the first time not that long ago and was really good was the Plantation Traditional Dark. Let me... High proof Maker's Mark price drop. Oh, I'm not getting that. I've already been bad. But if we go to Dan's, and spirits and rum. My favorite rum is called Diplomatico Reserva. I have a bottle just for sipping. Well, who knows? Okay. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do comparisons. Since you asked, Toby, I'm going to start with the rum, and I'm going to compare that. Because I'm not making any cocktails tonight, I decided, because I still have heaps of editing to do. So, got to get some rums. You know what? I might get the little tastes. Maybe Jimmy rum. All right. Rum tasting. I'll do this tasting after this. Okay, get my little tasting glasses. Mini Glencairns. Okay. So, this is what I'd call my favorite sipping rum. And I get it when it's on special. Diplomatico Reserva Exclusiva is a Venezuelan rum. And I think it's very nice. But I got this one for the first time not that long ago, Plantation Original Dark. And I was surprised how much I liked it. So just looking at prices. Okay, Dan's actually has Diplomatico on special this week for 89 instead of 99, which is a small special, but it's not bad. Where's their plantations? Oh, good Lord. Plantation might show up on special more because they've actually changed the name of it from Plantation to Plantaray because they thought, okay, so Original Dark's only 65. So that's much cheaper than the Diplomatico Reserva. That's what I wanted to check. Okay. Break the seal on the Isle of Fiji rum. Ooh, nice little pop. Okay. We get ASMR. Ooh, that was a good one. That was a good ASMR. Glug, glug, glug. Okay. Pour a little bit of the Diplomatico. Oh. A little bit of Plantation Dark. And a little bit of Jimmy rum. Rum. This is made just out on the Mornington Peninsula, about an hour away from me. All right. We're going to try the new rum first. New to me, Plantation. Isle of Fiji. Hello, Brianna. Sorry, you're there on Facebook. Yes, I wasn't spending money, Brianna. I was saving money. Thank you. Thank you for wishing me a good stream. Have a good day, evening, morning, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Have you like Bundaberg Red? I've got a Bundaberg rum there. That's pretty good. God, that would be a real undertaking, Toby, because I don't do it that often. ASMR sounds. I mean, I've talked about doing it myself. Mm, what's that aroma? It's like for me, typically rums smell a bit like overripe fruits, like overripe banana or overripe pineapple often. This one, no exception. God damn, that is pretty smooth. Ooh, damn. Still a bit warm. It's only 40%, I'm pretty sure. Yeah, 40%. Still feels pretty warm going down. Mm. Ooh. Ooh, that's very, very sweet, like rock candy sweet. Hundreds of hours, thousands, just since the start of COVID. We go 4 years and just broadly say 10 hours a week. And most weeks I do more than, but let's say 10 hours a week. Uh, yeah, a couple thousand hours. Raise, what's up? All right, I need a palate cleanser. So I've got my mineral water here. Oof. So that's a really nice sipping rum. The Plantation Isle of Fiji. Hey, Justin, how are you? Okay, cleanse le palate. Now, this is the one that I always say is my favorite, Diplomatico. Mm. I'm really bad with the words. What does that smell like? It smells like rum. Oh, it almost smells like leather. Very earthy. Oh man, oh, that's really nice drinking. It's almost like a smoked honey flavor. Mm. Okay. Diplomatico, still a really nice rum to drink. Yes. Yes, Grace. It's rum, so it smells like pirates. I haven't seen that. They're always speculating various things about Mars, but now I see. Hey, Pat, how you going? All right. So now this is the Plantation Original Dark. Smells like brown sugar. Oh, again, slightly different, but still, it's just, rum is so sweet. Mm. Yep, tastes like brown sugar. Smells like brown sugar and tastes like brown sugar. Oh, Pat's got something on Discord. I have to share. And finally, the local rum. Bit brighter smelling. Still got that overripe banana thing going on. Mm. Ooh. Ooh, that goes through a few flavors. Oh. Wah. Yeah, lots of ice in my water. All right, Pat wants me to look on Discord. What do we got on Discord? Ah, Pat, you saw the Borderlands movie. What's your take on Borderlands? This week's movie on the Pat Cinema Going Extravaganza, 10 out of 10. That's definitely the best review I've seen for Borderlands, Pat. Right, his problem will never understand the pain. The ones who finished Red Dead Redemption 2 first time. Oh, my goodness. That is one of the most moving video games ever, Red Dead Redemption 2. And Arthur is just like one of the best characters anyone's ever put in a video game. Sorry, I got distracted. I was halfway doing it, I think. Okay, best movie. Well, now you have. Pat says it's best movie. I didn't ban him. I timed him out. I know he hasn't been back. It's a thing. I tried to be supportive, but I cannot in good conscience be a platform for someone to attack other people, particularly when they pull bullshit and say, no, I'm not. It's a little question you should often ask yourself. If you find yourself in a situation where you think one thing and everyone else thinks something else, get real. What is the actual chance that the problem is everyone else and not you? It's a very, very toxic mindset that it's like, yeah, it was like Principal Skinner. No, it's the children who are wrong. Yeah, just my repetitive tapping. Could get Simpsons. Actually, I should put it next to the microphone and we could get Simpsons sound. See if you can pick the character. This one doesn't make a sound. Oh, I could do this. That's where the speaker is. Does anyone remember that one? Roscoe from when Homer took Bart to a gay steel mill. That's obviously Ned Flanders. Oh, there you go. He just said it. Work hard, we play hard. From the gay steelworks that turns into a nightclub called the Anvil, where he has those gestures saying, "Everybody dance now." I just love that episode because Homer's so confused all the time. He's not even really malicious, but he's just very confused. Lee Cavallo. Lee Carvalho's putter challenge. That's Homer, obviously. It's young Marge. Yes, Rick Sega, that's the John Waters episode. Pat, I'm doing okay. How's your day been?
We gave them up when we started living like freaky beatniks. Oh, yeah. We got high diddly high on that reeferito.
Mo. I'm gonna. It's the female Willie, groundskeeper Wilma.
You just bought yourself 1 day of detention. Jesus didn't stammer.
This is one of my favorites.
Jesus didn't stammer. Keep it up, kid. You got something.
I know. I love his line. Haven't seen crap like this since my last show. Crap like this. Okay, I should probably stop doing this. Right, that's enough of that nonsense. Watching streams while watching a stream. Yes. But you actually get people who do that as well. Yesterday and today, just hanging out, Pat, and working. I don't think I can get busted just from random Simpsons sound bites, but who knows? Okay, well, I call the rum tasting successful. Okay, now I'm going to do whiskey tasting. So I've got 2 whiskeys there. I need to bring out 2. I'll bring out 2 of my favorites. Not that it's blind. Can't be bothered. Okay, so we want. We've got Nova here. That's Solera. Okay, so that's the Archie Rose cask strength rum cask. That's my Nova. Nova is here. Okay. Chiefs on. I'm going to try the old ones first. New Australian and New American whiskey. All right, where's the seal on this one? Alex the seal. Damn it. Didn't go all the way. Come on, damn it. All the way. There we go. All right. Let's see if we get a good stopper pop. That was pretty gentle. All right. Let's see if we get a good glug, glug, glug out of this bottle. Always appreciate this noise. It's not bad. Wasn't as good as the rum. Did a really good glug, glug. Look at the stopper. Damn. Okay. Now, the American corn whiskey, corn spirit. Like they can't call it whiskey. It's like I'm getting it from a moonshiner. Corn liquor. See if this does a good glug glug. Little one. Okay. Then here she goes. And I would know that. And they're Starwood are bringing out another special limited edition. And I'm probably going to get that because I've got no self-control. Okay. whiskey tasting. The Last Airbender sucks. Which version of The Last Airbender? I think it depends who you ask. If you're talking about the Netflix series, I thought people liked it. Or are you talking about the original anime? Or are you talking about the M. Night Shyamalan? Oh, right, yes. Yeah, no. Pretty much everyone agrees the M. Night Shyamalan version's shit. So you should watch the Netflix version if you want a live action. It's quite the strong aroma in this one. Oh, man. Ooh, that's got really dark. So, I don't know if it's my imagination, be like from the charred barrel, really dark oak sort of. God, I feel like I can almost taste the charcoal. Tell you what, whiskey drinking is a lot more serious than rum drinking. Tend to get much more intense flavors with, although you do get some pretty intensely flavored rums too. All those rums are comparatively mild. I just think I should open this parcel Toby sent me. I have no idea what's in it. I thought it was just going to be a... Why do you do this, Toby? It's all shopping center receipts. Is that a letter? I think there's a letter. It's all shopping center. A letter. Short letter. Angry. I bought a 5-pack of these post satchels from Australia Post. I bought the 5-pack because I couldn't buy one. Send a package to someone. So you get one filled with tockets. And this letter explaining why you're receiving this. I ask that others watching this video in future also send their dockets so we can see what each other's buying. I might make this letter a little more worth sending by giving you an update on VD. Since entering rehab, he's become less of a cunt to his mum, probably because he knows he can't get money to buy the occasional pizza, occasional jar of the devil's bean, which is coffee, which goes against Mormon religion to drink. Hopefully I'm wrong, he's being less of a cunt because he's actually off the alcohol. Let's hope he stops being a cunt after he gets out. I mean, yes, let's hope. Yes, thank you, Toby, for the explanatory letter. There are so many dockets in there. Okay, I have to show everyone. Pat, is it a big moon up now? I'm not going through all of them. That's just such a prodigious number of dockets. Oh, see, this is all your espresso and energy drinks and cheesy crust pizza. Nice. Well, I guess you had the satchels. You had the satchels, and why not use them? Indeed. All right. Well, that little diversion. Thank you, Toby. And I've wanted to try this one for ages. Balcones corn whiskey. Ooh, oh damn, that's sweet. What do they call this? Like toasted blue corn? Ooh, this tastes smoky too. Made from roasted blue corn. This is like reminding me of barbecue. It's like sweet and smoky. Not like peated whiskey smoky. Oh, but a little bit like barbecue glaze smoky. Yes, Pat. Last I looked at it was a new moon. It was a very small moon, but I'm inside. I can't, and surprisingly, I can't see the moon from in here. And as I'm not exactly mobile, I can't really take the stream outside to see the moon. All right. That's okay. Now I know what it's like. It's not my instant favorite. This one was, though, Archie Rose. Oh. Yeah, that's a bit more like I'm liking that. Was it Aurora Australis last night? I didn't hear about that. I haven't seen it any of the times. I feel ripped off. It's the higher proof one. Ooh, that sits with you. Oh, dang. And finally, my go-to favorite, Nova. I would think Dubbo is way too inland to see the aurora. Like, Dubbo's 800 kilometers north of Melbourne. Damn, that's good. I think my palate's getting overloaded with these tastings. Whew. Hua, he said. Hua. Oh. All right. Well, that's my comparative tasting for tonight. I just had an idea. Do. Oh, okay. I momentarily distracted myself. Forgot what I was going to look up. I want a cocktail with eau de vie in it. Okay, strawberry eau de vie, raspberry eau de vie, gin. Wow, so many gin options. Grappa, honey eau de vie, cherry eau de vie, Mark unaged eau de vie, yellow plum eau de vie, Pois William eau de vie. For those who are wondering, eau de vie actually translates as water of life. It's remarkable how many spirits around the world, their name means or is derived from water of life. Fun fact I discovered relatively recently, even vodka is based on a Russian word for life. But whiskey is from the Irish whiskey baha, which the Anglos somehow turned into whiskey. And whiskey baha is water of life. Eau de vie, which is a spirit style popular in Europe, is water of life. You also get aquavit, which is water of life. Aquavitae, which is water of life. It's quite weird to me. There's that many. It's like humans are just massive piss heads that they call booze the water of life. Yeah, it's something that kills you. Alcohol being a poison and all. Oh, okay, you put the moon up on the Discord, Pat. Okay, yeah, so it is first quarter moon. Okay. 7 days until a full moon, apparently. Okay. Watch out for werewolves in 7 days. Hey, Hannah, how are you? Water of life. Water puts a bit of life of the party into you. Yeah, well, it's the suggestion, I think, with calling various alcohols the water of life means like people can't imagine life without it. Your birthday soon. Happy birthday soon, Pat. Yes, Uncle Dan's is a good name for it. So, as you said, so we don't feel like total pissheads. Gonna go visit Uncle Dan. Getting a present from Uncle Dan. I went through a little phase where I was quite well behaved and not buying bottles. I have not been well behaved this week. I was saying the Borderlands movie lost it. Oh, let's look it up. Box Office Mojo. Box Office Mojo. Home. Where are we? The top movies of 2024. Inside Out 2, 636 million. Deadpool and Wolverine, 493 million. Despicable Me 4, 330 million. Dune Part 2, 282 million. Twisters, 222 million. Oh, worldwide, Inside Out 2, 1.6 billion. Deadpool and Wolverine, 1 billion. Despicable Me 4, 800 million. Dune Part 2, 700 million. Godzilla Kong the New Empire, 567 million. Damn. That's interesting. Globally, Twisters is at 9. In the US, it's at 5. That's a fairly big difference. Anyway, we were going to look up Borderlands. Borderlands. Domestic opening, $8 million. That is not a lot of money. Damn, that is not doing well. Holy shit, that is doing really badly. Cast and crew. Where's the bud? That's like, it's only been out a week, but Jesus, not even making $10 million worldwide. Fuck. Okay, Let's look up its budget. Borderlands. Budget. Yeah, okay. 110 to 120 million dollars. Yeah, it's at this rate looking like losing 90% of its budget. Jesus, that's bad. Oof. Wait, did Eli Roth direct Borderlands? I wasn't paying any attention to that. Did everyone see the announcement? Live action Lilo and Stitch. Oh, okay. Yeah. No, there's a bit of that broke me in that movie. You're thinking about the merch. Yeah, I get it. Pat, 29th. So 2 weeks till your birthday. I have to have a big party night the week of your birthday. So I think the 29th is Thursday. So I'll have a birthday drink for you on Thursday, but maybe make that Friday party night a big one for you. Having trouble finding advertisers for Beast Games. Isn't it on Prime? They go off subscriptions, not advertisers. God, Eli Roth directed Borderlands. I had no idea. I have to admit, I like his first movie. Toby, you're at Op Shop. Lady tried to donate a dildo. Came back to try and donate something in a box she taped shut. Told her I had to open it for a second. It was only clothes. Okay. Birthday strippers for Pat? Maybe. Saw the teaser for Lilo and Stitch. Oh, who knows? Sudden drop in murders on the 29th because that'll be celebrated, or a massive increase for... Yeah, I mean, could go either way. It is true that Prime just started doing advertising. And I think they're having trouble attracting advertisers at all. Because when I was subjected to ads, before I paid to not be subjected to ads, more than half the ads were ads for Prime, which is ridiculous. Yes, Cabin Fever. That was Eli Roth's first movie. I really liked it. So we're in. The making of stuff for that was really funny too. Oh, good. Did he do Bruce Willis's Death Wish? I think I watched that. It was so unmemorable, it's hard to be sure. You're guessing Mr. Beast might have sponsors are pulling out? I mean, it's a question of how hard the storm's going to go and to what extent he weathers it. If anything comes out that's bad enough for YouTube to not promote his videos, and it would have to be very bad because, you know, he generates as much revenue for YouTube as the next 100 combined. That's an exaggeration. Don't bother telling me I'm exaggerating. I know I'm exaggerating. But yes, if the worst thing that comes out is acted like an asshole as a teenager, he's fine. As I said before, his sidekick inappropriately messaging a 13-year-old, inexcusable. absolutely inexcusable. New defense for that shit. Did you? It's about to come out. The Crow remake, the Eshe Crow. Again, Justin, I know you're kind of fixated on Mr. Beast, and as I keep telling you, it's really wise to take people with grain of salt. He had a convicted. Okay. Again, I have not been looking deeply into this because I don't actually care that much. Okay, you know what? I need to look this up. It's been confirmed. I mean, you know, for a start, it says fucking who. And I know some people were saying he tried to cover it up. I don't know. Mr. Beast. Look, Mr. Beast, sex offender. That ought to bring something up. The Daily Beast. Okay, let's see. Former employee has accused him of knowingly hiring a registered sex offender. Okay, and you know what? Everything I've seen of that Dogpack 404 guy is fuck that guy, quite honestly. This, yeah, okay, didn't reveal the identity of the person. Saying Mr. Beast covered up the fact he worked there by making him wear a mask in his videos. Referred to as Delaware. Okay, all I'm seeing here is this is all completely unverified. And call me crazy, but I don't really go for unverified accusations. What the fuck? Sorry. I love this headline. I'm still looking for headlines. Mr. Beast's girlfriend says only half the accusations are true. Oh dear. Yeah. No, it's not. It's not the sort of thing I'm really going to be on board with without some evidence. Like you know, maybe it's just because I've had weirdo freaks obsessing over me the last 18 years. I take it with a grain of salt when someone is shitting on someone else. There's a couple of things that are obviously true, but this thing about he knew he had a sex offender, I genuinely want some evidence before that's something I'd put about. And yeah, I'm very wary of people trying to beef their own profile by shitting on someone who has a higher profile than them. And yes, there are more interesting stories. Oh my god, that's yummy. Sorry, I'm just tasting a thing I just made today. And it's super yummy. Mmm. Damn it. Stab. Stab. Haha. From hell's dark heart I stab at thee. What a good in memes. Oh shit. Strictly saying you're posting the ray gun memes. Actually, speaking of unsubstantiated rumors, some people I know who are really down on the whole ray gun thing, they've started posting things of people suggesting extremely nefarious activity on ray guns part. It's not something I'd circulate because it's fucking extremely serious allegations. When the acid wears off. Yeah. Like honestly, if the worst stories about that ray gun thing get confirmed, it's really fucking bad. Uh yeah, Justin, you can post things from ex employees as much as you like. Without independent legal verification of there's a person who says they're the brother-in-law of the sex offender. Yes, they say that. You have no fucking idea fucking ever if that's true. You just don't. You need to accept the fact you have no fucking idea if that's true. Okay? And particularly when they phrase it that he hired the guy knowing he was a sex offender and then deliberately covered it up. That's extremely serious allegations. And, would speak to extremely bad judgment. I wouldn't say conspiracy. I'd say gossip at this point. Well, here's the thing. I genuinely like on Friday, said the stream was a ray gun appreciation stream because I was really genuinely worried about her mental health with people attacking her and stuff. And like some people have been posting some stuff that I would rank as conspiracies. If they turn out to be true, they're very fucking bad. But they're not the sort of thing I would promote without really solid backing. Safa, I don't believe Twitter was DDoSed. I believe Twitter is just in a very poorly maintained state, and Elon Musk is a lying, steaming sack of shit. I mean, Stephen Bradbury getting the gold because everyone fell over was fucking hilarious. Hannah, you had a meltdown over the fact it's the 13th. You had 13 emails when you woke up. Oh, wow. I can genuinely see that putting you in a bad mental state. Yeah, I'm very wary of making a scene about the ray gun thing. Because, like I said, genuinely worry about her mental health. But yeah, there are these other things that I'm not even going to go into because they were really extreme allegations. They turned out to be true. Some bad shit. You're right. DDoSing happens just all the time. But the fact that the stream recovered, it was Musk interviewing Trump. The fact it recovered, to me, is it's not a DDoS. It was just a lot of people trying to get on it, and their servers were struggling, and they had to compensate for that. Love that we had a social media terror alert. There's after ray gun, maybe. I was just genuinely fascinated by the performance, honestly. Yes, that is a very good lesson for every day. The internet's not a good place. It's a toxic swamp. But it was kind of like when in Australia, when they did census online for the first time, saying everyone should do it online. Everyone went to do it online, and it overwhelmed the site. And for a while, the minister was going, "Oh, it was a DDoS." And it wasn't. It was just more genuine users than they had allowed for. Oh, don't let the intrusive thoughts win, Rays. They're a worry. You got your census in just before it crashed? Yes. That Shrek talking about the internet. Get out of my swamp. Wish you could watch the whole ray gun performance, but I have to try and find it. Yeah. The Olympics one was just something. I don't know what was going on there, quite honestly. But you know, it's a moment in history. Mm. Oh, there you go. Strictly Sega reckons ray guns all over Reddit. Look there. So, Rays, your boss sent you a message saying everyone's replaceable. Sent back much like management who are in Oh my god, did you actually do that? Oh, okay. Well, that's a decision. I believe you made a factual statement. You're waiting for the response. Well, as you say, the intrusive thoughts got you. Dang. Oh well. I think you sent that because you wanted to send it. I mean, I'd be with you in that being a factual statement. I'm pretty sure it was the minister. They were saying the reason it crashed, it was a malicious attack. and it was just legit users. Yeah, it might be tough to get a reference, but you can often do that. It's just like, say, can you get a reference from last job? Go, no, I can't because they're pissed off that I'm leaving. It's like they don't want me to leave, so they won't give me a reference. Also, they're assholes. Do they say for MyGov too? Yeah, it's just like it's government sites. They don't have the money to build a site resilient enough to have 1 million simultaneous users, because if that ever happens, it's only going to happen once. But then it happened, and so the site went down. Your management of the Mr. Beast of security, sociopathic assholes. Oh man, that's really yummy. No, the libs very much underfunded those websites. So I made this today. This lovely urine sample that you can see. Urine sample from someone who should hydrate more. That's a bit dark. It's really fucking tasty. It's it's basically like a clarified rum cocktail, and it's fucking yummy. Got pineapple, orange, and coconut in it, as well as rum. In fact, several different rums. It's really fucking yummy. Just by the by, if you're wondering how I'm getting on good, because that's freaking awesome. That's what I see, because I make garnishes. God, I forgot the word. Garnishes. I make garnishes with the orange peel, and then it's naked, and I juice the lemon orange, and I go, what do I do with this? Rather than just using orange juice, I use it to make a clarified cocktail, and it's yum. My all-time favorite meal. I don't have an answer for that. Because I've just had lots of good meals that are very different. Honestly, I'm such a carnivore. My favorite meal would probably be something with barbecued dead animals on it. But yeah, I definitely don't have a thing. Oh wow. You've got one, kebab van in Yarraville. Nice. My old stomping ground. Lived there in that area for a few years. I had there's this thing with food trucks near where I used to live, and I had this burnt end brisket burger. Fuck, it was good. Hello, Joy. How are you doing? Joyful Titan. It took me a second to get that, but I got it. Joyful Titan. How are you doing? Right in front of Tash Peterson. Okay. That's a hell of a noise. Tash Peterson. I don't know who Tash Peterson is. Am I meant to know who Tash Peterson is? Because I don't know them. Joyful Titan. How long? Do you mean how long have I been streaming tonight, or in general? Tonight, an hour. Oh no! I still people come in from Twitch. I use a service called StreamYard to multi-stream to multiple platforms. So most people watch me on YouTube. Some people like yourself watch me on Twitch. Some people even occasionally watch me on Facebook. What vegan news have I missed, Strictly Sega? Sorry. Tash Peterson, a vegan, rubs period blood on her and runs into a butcher shop. Okay. Okay. Oh, okay. I missed that. She got banned from every liquor establishment in WA. God damn. So yeah, I don't harass vegans. I think a vegan lifestyle has a good chance of being very healthy and a good chance of being the best sort of meal ecologically and sustainably. But when vegans won't acknowledge their role in destruction, it's kind of like, like when quinoa became trendy, it had been the staple of some indigenous peoples, and it was taken away from them to support trendy Westerners. So when vegans can't accept the fuckery of capitalism and pretend they're above it, I don't have time. Joyful Titan, what's my story? Excellent question. Excellent question. A story about me is in the very early days of YouTube, about a year after the site existed, I started a channel called Angry Aussie, which I claimed to be comedy, where I would talk about things and be unreasonably angry about them. And as time went by, it got more and more political, and I would shout and sing about news of the day and political things. And then when COVID came along, it just all seemed too much. It's like everything was shit, and I didn't want to do the angry shouting thing anymore. And I've just been, for the last 4 years, I've just got 4.5 years now, I've just been doing these low-key live streams with a few friends because I didn't want to keep doing the shouting thing. And yes, my very first video, I was sitting on the toilet. And that's another version of the story. I was an angry cunt and drinking. I started a cocktail. I started getting seriously into cocktails like 8 or 10 years ago. Well, I'll say this. I started getting into cocktails 8 or 10 years ago. I started seriously getting into them about 6 years ago. Joyful Titan. I should stream on TikTok. Actually, excellent topic. I think I can stream to TikTok with StreamYard. I'll have to look. I do have a TikTok account that I don't use. But you make a good point, Joyful Titan. I like both my booze collection and my shirt collection. Oh yes, the thing, Joyful Titan. I wear. See, this is cocktail themed shirt, bottle of gin and shaker. That's some of my booze back there. Oh, okay. For reals, Joyful Titan. I don't think there's anything on it. I do have angry cocktails on TikTok. Seeing TikTok isn't for kids anymore. All right, so we're all agreeing I should stream to TikTok. Okay. Raise it's a spin-out. Went from one of the. I was in the first wave of Australian YouTubers, and drank myself into peace. Yeah, it's just COVID fucking calmed me, really. I'm with yourself. Kind of yes and no. For ice, maybe an orange tree. Yeah, no, I want a lime tree. Limes are so hard to get. Ooh, I was in the supermarket today, and in the freezer, because I always buy stuff that's on special. They had these frozen cubes of lime juice that were half price. And they're like, each cube's half the juice of half a lime. And there's 12 cubes. So they're saying it's the equivalent of 6 limes. And it was on a half price special, so it's only $3.50. and limes are never that cheap. So I actually got some. I'll try it out at some point. Yeah, no. Fucking COVID was just too fucking much, man. That was Coles. But it's changeover day for specials today, so it's too late. The first well, I used to stream like 10 years ago on, was it Blog TV? Was that even longer? Was it more than 10 years ago, Blog TV? Because YouTube's been really weird. Over the years, YouTube has made it super hard to stream on YouTube and super easy, and then they change it. Yeah, Joyful Titan. I'm definitely not trying to, I know a lot of people who do quite well streaming, and I'm not really trying to. I'm just chilling and hanging out. Would I want to suddenly become an overnight sensation and be a streamer who does it as a job? I mean, maybe, but that seems really stressful. So not really. But I'm just doing it for a laugh. Yeah. Oh, sorry. So you had a lime tree at your dad's old house. Oh, yes. No, that takes ages for a lime tree to start fruiting. Yes. So he gave up, told the tree to go fuck itself. Second he left to go, the tree decided to spite him and grew hundreds of limes. Yeah. Oh, you mean like watch the first stream from COVID? Yeah, no, we literally just use the streams as a hangout. The Neurospices, the neurodivergent crew. It's just, just a place to hang out and be freaks. Oh, God damn it, that's good. I'm going to make another one of that with this orange. Ah, damn. Yeah. And Pat, our resident hitman who keeps us safe. He's our protector. Anyone who causes us grief is going to get a visit from the smiling assassin. The last thing they will see is that cherubic face smiling. They go, "Hey, bud, how you going?" That's what happens when Pat pays people a visit. Oh yeah, that's freaking yum, dude. Yes, Pat, the movie-going hitman. That's what he is. I made some enchiladas for dinner, actually. Just with chili con carne, wrap it up in little corn tortillas and bake it. And yes, we do talk about everything at random. Oh my God, the topics jump around so much. I mean, some nights it might be the same topic for the whole stream, but it's usual to go to at least half a dozen unrelated or tenuously related topics. Yeah. Well, the dead who aren't in the feed. A dead who's not in the feed anymore. Aidsy, the patron saint of the stream. Oh God, every time that comes up, I start thinking about how many dead people are in my videos, because it's a lot. Yes. Where ADHD in feedfall. Yeah. Possibly literally. Yeah, I haven't tried to count for a while, but I think I'm into double figures of dead people in my videos, which is really disconcerting. None of them died of old age either. It was all fucking illnesses. Aidsy was probably the oldest. Yeah, I know. A lot can happen in 18 years, definitely. Oh, dude, Pat can get 10 people in a good night. when he's out spreading fear among Melbourne's criminal underworld. I know it kind of sounds like maybe I've been using Pat, but no, actually, no, they haven't all been from illness. Sadly, some of them were, from accidents or whatnot. Yes, AZ went in and out multiple times before doing the big sleep. But yeah, no, it's a disconcerting number of dead people in my videos. I really quickly try and work it out. It's like, no, I can't, because I consciously stopped tracking it a while back, so I forget. But I think it might be close to 10. Wait, what are we doing on Discord? Oh, holy cow. Okay, Hannah posting the lime tree on the Discord. See, that's super jealous because limes are so expensive. That's why I want a lime tree. Oh, you got your Glen A. Baker trivia. Well, we'll have to crack them out on Thursday or Friday. So that was the spiteful lime tree. It was half that size 3 months earlier. Yeah, AZ had more than 9 lives. Definitely. So yeah, we'll do some classic rock trivia on Thursday or Friday night. Okay, that's interesting. Right era, but the questions you need a master's in music degree to answer. Okay, you've got me intrigued now. Need to find a third set. Well, I mean, there's online trivia. We can always do online trivia as well. Price of limes is why your dad planted it. Come home, trim the tree, bag of $6 lime, and a bottle of tree poison. Oh, I love your dad. He's such a character. Witches eat the souls of children, AT eats the souls of cats. You think they're too hard even for me. Is it ever enough with the AZ jokes, though? I mean, honestly. Okay. Music trivia quiz. Okay, a BuzzFeed music trivia quiz. Okay. A BuzzFeed music trivia quiz. Your dad literally left the bottle of poison in the tree's eye line to remind it. You think you're figuring out why you're the way you are. Online trivia, maybe the same questions. I don't know. No, okay. I'm just going to look at this BuzzFeed one. Billie Eilish is the youngest person to win 2 Oscars. What songs did she win each award for? I know she got it for What Was I Made For the Barbie movie. Oh, wow. She did it for a James Bond film, No Time to Die. Okay. Beyonce's Renaissance is the first part of a 3-act project. What's the second act called? Don't know, don't care, not a Beyonce fan. Oh, Cowboy Carter was the second one. Okay. What 2024 music video starred Ariana Grande, Penn Bagley, Brandy Moore? See, this is for kids. I don't know any of this shit. Houdini, Training Seasons, Illusions, first 3 singles from what? Yeah, this is for kids, which is fine. Oh, okay. Which city is referred to as the birthplace of jazz? Who would get that? Which city is called the birthplace of jazz? I feel like I would have got that. I feel like people would get that. Yes, New Orleans. Correct. That's what I would have said. And the next one is one that I think lots has to be Toronto. Ooh, weird jazz in Toronto. Okay, but a lot of people get this one. What is Eminem's real name? I feel like a lot of people will. I know this one too. I feel like a lot of people would know this one. Let's see who gets that one. What is Eminem's real name? That's not even a difficult one, I don't think. Yes, Marshall Mathers. Marshall Bruce Mathers III. Oh, this is a good one. I don't think I know this. What's the real name of the rapper known as Snoop Dogg? And I definitely do not know that. That's way outside my knowledge. Like, even when I see it, I don't recognize it. You know, sometimes when you get those trivia questions and you can't get it, but when you get the answer, you go, "Ah, this one." It's like, "Oh, really? Was that his name?" I had literally no idea. Ah, okay, Rays. You know his name is Calvin. It's Calvin Broadus. Calvin Cordoza Broadus Jr. Ooh, this is a fun one. I don't think I would have got this right. But what is the best-selling album of all time? That's a good one. That's a good question. I don't think I would have got this right. I saw the answer. They don't separate the answer from the question, so I think that's a good best-selling album of all time. Hot damn, Strictly Sega coming in hot. The answer is Michael Jackson's Thriller. That is the top-selling album of all time. Nizik, yeah, Ray's knew it too. There you go. I don't think I would have got that, but I would have got this one. What instrument did Louis Armstrong play? This one. Okay, you reckon that was an easy one? Good on you. I don't think I would have got it. Back in black, number 3. But yeah, I surely people. This is an easy one. What instrument Louis Armstrong played? It's a pretty straightforward question. Really? You don't know? Okay. Well, it's the trumpet. It's very funny. There's a big delay from when I say something to when you hear it and you type a response, and then when I see the response. Yeah, Strictly Sega knew the trumpy. Then he gets okay. I'm just going to scoot through a few of these rather than do it in the. You don't know who Louis Armstrong is? Okay, I'm not going to judge you, but I'm judging you. So, oh my God, why is my computer? Okay, who's the queen of rock? Tina Turner. Who's the lead vocalist of U2? Bono Vox. Real name Paul David Hewson. What year was the Woodstock Music Festival? 69. What's the name of the guitarist in Guns N' Roses? Slash. Real name Saul Hudson. Didn't know that. Name of the lead singer of Aerosmith? Steven Tyler. Ooh, what year did Elvis Presley die? Was it 78? 77. What's the name of the first rap group to win a Grammy Award? Sugar Hill Gang. What famous guitarist is known for playing with his teeth? Jimi Hendrix. What year did the Beatles break up? 1970. Who won the first season of American Idol? Kelly Clarkson. Ooh, this is an awesome one. What's Lady Gaga's real name? Stephanie Joanne Angelina Germanotta. That's an awesome name. Wow, that's a hell of a name. Stephanie Germanotta is a good name for a pop star, I think. No, I was just rapidly going through those. Trivia on meth. Because it's not really working with the thing. I was just running. That was some rapid fire questions. It's really weird. Like these BuzzFeed trivia questions, they vary from the most blindingly obvious to really quite obscure. It's an interesting mix of questions. Well, Lady Gaga is going to be in the Joker sequel, which may or may not be good. I liked the first Joker movie. I was surprised that I liked it because some of the advanced publicity, particularly like the film's director, he was coming across as an absolute dick. And he was sounding like a complete fucking idiot. But then I watched the movie and I really liked it. Oh, that's an awesome bit of trivia. Lady Gaga was in The Sopranos for a scene where they smash up the school pool. She was a young teenager in it. God damn. That is a fantastic bit of trivia. I like that. What's interesting to me about the new Joker movie is when they put the stuff in the trailer, the stuff seems so disconnected. It's like I've got no fucking idea what they're going to do. Like, are these things that are happening? Are these dream sequences? Or are they going to be actual things that are happening? It's ooh, who knows? Maybe they're overreaching. As in, like, the first Joker movie was way better than I thought it was going to be. So maybe this one's just going to suck. Who knows? Raise your fire alarm's going off, but you're too stubborn to be ordered around by it. Get your attention when you decide. You just reminded me. Yes, there was a. So I'm trying to find a joke that I remember. You reminded me of an old tweet someone had from December 2015. Took the batteries out of the carbon monoxide alarm because the loud beeping was giving me a headache and making me feel sick and dizzy. I love that. Two blind people walking to a bar should have gone to Specsavers. Damn, Donald, you went there. I like the idea of turning off the carbon monoxide detector because it's making you feel sick and dizzy. It's like it's the best sort of joke when someone plays it completely straight. Has anyone here watched the animated series BoJack Horseman? I really enjoy it. And when they do the flashbacks to the 80s when BoJack's trying to be a stand-up comedian and he's not very good at it. Because when he does a joke, he goes, "Do you get it? Because the thing and that and that and that was because that and that's why it's funny." It's like he's so worried the audience won't get the jokes. He insists on laboriously explaining each joke to the audience. It's not a very good stand-up comedian. But I know it would make me unpopular with some people to say it, but I think BoJack Horseman is overall a good show. Hardly perfect, but good. In a very broad brushstrokes, yes, Safa, I like Nick Cave music. Don't like all Nick Cave music. I don't like everything about Nick Cave. But he's an extremely important and influential person in Australian music. Was he in his 60s now? I know I read an interview with him this week because he's releasing a new album. And so he's been going, like he's got like a 50-year career. You miss, oh God, those are two really different time zones. Top Cat's like the 60s or the 70s. Johnny Bravo is 90s. Johnny Bravo is tripping. I see. I never watched TV. I do streams. I could stream it because I thought it'd be a good Australian story. Yeah. Well, the interview I read was because he was on the ABC News website because he was going to be on Australian Story. So he grew up in your area. It's all Cartoon Network too. Okay, well let's look it up. Because we're on the fucking internet. Top Cat. (1961), and there was only one season. There was only one season of Top Cat. I didn't know it only ran for 1 year. 1961. That is older than I thought. And Johnny Bravo was 97. Jesus Christ, 36 years later. Shit. Your mum's favorite was Zig and Zag, yeah. I liked Powerpuff Girls. I really like Samurai Jack. I like the subversiveness in Powerpuff Girls because for a lot of the times it would seem to be really straight ahead, but then there would be some really subversive stuff in it, which was very fun. And I thought Samurai Jack was really clever, a samurai cartoon for kids, and you can't have blood, but you put him in the future and he fights robots. So when he slashes them, oil goes everywhere, just like the really bloody Japanese samurai films when the samurai slashes, blood goes everywhere. But you could get away with it in a kid's cartoon because he's only slashing robots. So it's oil that sprays everywhere. So that's okay. I thought that was so clever. Hell yes. Unashamed Powerpuff Girls liker. Great show. The City of Townsville. It's just so funny that they thought that was funny when we have a City of Townsville. Yeah, but also the guy behind those Powerpuff Girls and Samurai Jack, Gennady Tartakovsky, did a really good series of shorts for Star Wars called The Clone Wars. Came out after the Phantom Menace, but before the Clone Wars movies, and honestly was better fucking storytelling than was in those movies. Dr. Abigail's not here, so I'm not going to get into a fight. But the Clone Wars shorts done by Gennady Tartakovsky did such a good job of explaining Anakin's fall to the dark side. Oh God, the Beavis and Butthead's on Prime now. And that's like the really old stuff plus some new stuff. Yeah, Safa, you might be thinking of the CGI animated Clone Wars, which is not what I'm talking about. It came out years earlier. Okay, Joyful Titan. Do I like horror movies? I don't hate horror movies, but I regularly find horror movies quite disappointing. Like, I get frustrated with how so many horror movies don't have a good ending, don't have a satisfying ending. What's the last good horror movie I saw? Talk to Me. Done by the guys who rose to fame on Australian YouTube. Raka Raka. I thought Talk to Me was a genuinely original concept for a teen horror movie. It's really quite good. And had some genuinely unsettling shit in it. So if Joyful Titan, if you like horror movies and you haven't seen Talk to Me, I recommend it. Very good. The Gennady Tarkovsky Clone Wars was just called Clone Wars, and then the CGI animated one was also called Clone Wars. Oh, that's right. Okay, sorry. The second movie was called Attack of the Clones, and that actually finishes with Yoda going, "Begun they have the Clone Wars." And it's another thing I come back to. The name of the first two prequel movies are stupid as fuck. The Phantom Menace. The fuck does that even mean? It's absolutely fucking meaningless. And Attack of the Clones is a stupid and embarrassing fucking name. It's fucking stupid. I mean, Revenge of the Sith was an obvious and good name for the third. Yeah, okay. Disney Plus seems to keep changing their mind about putting the old stuff on, because at one point they had the Star Wars Christmas special on there, and I don't think they do anymore. Not to be safe for Raka Raka. No, I met the Raka Raka guys years ago. They're quite nice. But they proved they're actually really good filmmakers with Talk to Me. It's an incredible debut feature. Very sophisticated for a first feature. Oh, see, you're clutching at straws, Safa. Phantom Menace is Palpatine. It's a shit sucky name. Raise, okay. Enjoy work after that message you sent to your boss. And Tricky saying, you're agreeing. Palpatine is right. It's just fucked. It's a shit sucky name. It's a terrible name. The Phantom Menace. It's if you've got to struggle for a meaning for a name, it's a shit fucking name. And Attack of the Clones is an embarrassing fucking name. You're daring them to fire you. You need to sleep. Yeah, well, you certainly fucking stuck it in their face and said, "What the fuck are ya?" But have a good night, man. It's a whole now. If I were challenged to see, I don't think it'd work challenging me to have a better name for those two prequel movies, because I don't like them, so I'm not that into them. It's like the right-wing menace that could build up a civil war. Yeah, no, you're clutching at straws. In my humble opinion, think Qui-Gon got the rough end of the... Okay, without doubt, the best part of the Phantom Menace was the fight with Darth Maul. And not just the fight, like the lightsaber fight was good, but the bit where those force fields go up and they're just forced to wait, that was good. It was like, what do they do when there's a thing and it's just stopping them from fighting? And Darth Maul's always agitated and pacing, and the Jedi try to center and meditate. That was the best part of that movie. But yeah, and just generally, particularly in prequel 2 and 3, any battle scenes, lightsaber fights and space fights, were really good, and land fights I thought were really good. Script and dialogue, terrible. It's like George Lucas has never talked to a girl, which is weird because he's married, but he's still apparently never talked to a girl. Oh, sound, yes. Oh, absolutely. The sound design in the prequels, fucking incredible. Definitely. Yes. No. The sound design in the prequels, fucking incredible. And yeah, the high point for me was definitely Jango Fett's seismic charges. That was incredible. Some of like George Lucas's obsession with using cutting edge computer generated imagery was a mistake because that dated really quickly. Sound design, though, the sound design in that does not date. It's fucking incredible. But just generally, I thought that all the battles were good. The land battles, the space battles, the lightsaber battles. I thought they were all good. And I have to admit, I reckon the Phantom Menace had one of the best promotional marketing thing. There were these little, I think they were just TV spots. They were 15 to 30 seconds and they were character focused. And like little Anakin had one about things come true, don't they? And Darth Maul had one about fear is my ally. But the one that really got me was Padme's was fucking awesome. It was just things like, there are things I cannot do. And it's just setting up in a particular way. And she's going like, as the queen, I have to do these things. And then she goes, there's things I cannot do. And it's like I can't allow injustice. Those little character TV spots, and you can still get them on YouTube. They were fucking incredible. So I thought the marketing for the Phantom Menace was incredible. And even just the poster, there was a poster of little Anakin. So there's just like this little kid sort of kicking dust on Tatooine, and his shadow is stretching behind him, and his shadow is Vader. And it's just the fucking inevitability. And goddamn. Okay, so they're on the discs as well. Nice. Yeah, marketing for episode 2, not as much as episode 1. I kind of thought marketing for episode 1 here, actual episode 1 here. Oh, General Grievous, again, a great concept and a great visual and a great gimmick, but that whole thing of him like being emphysemic and coughing all the time was weird. But that's another thing. In Genndy Tartakovsky's Clone Wars shorts, Grievous in those is genuinely fucking terrifying. Like he's not really, he looks cool when he's flashing all the sabers around, but he's not really scary in in Tartakovsky's Clone Wars shorts, he's fucking terrifying. There's this one where he just kills a whole squad of Jedi, including some Padawan, and the Padawans panic, and Grievous is just fucking merciless, and he's fucking scary. And like I said, to me, it's weird how much better those shorts are than the movies, because I think they do a way better job of explaining Anakin's fall to the dark side. And like I said, Grievous is just fucking terrifying in them. And again, some of the battle sequences in those shorts, really good. So this is one thing they got right in the prequels: battle scenes. Well, yeah, it's the same guy who did Samurai Jack. So that's why the design looks the same. Yeah. So it's the same guy who did Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack, did the Clone Wars. So visually very reminiscent of Samurai Jack. But what else has he done, actually? Let's look up his history. What's he done? Genndy Tartakovsky. God, he's so Russian looking, that guy. Okay, so his IMDb. Let's go his IMDb. Oh, he did Primal. I've only seen little bits of Primal, but it's... Oh, he did Dexter's Laboratory too. Jesus. Okay. Samurai Jack. Primal looks pretty good. I've watched it. Hotel Transylvania. Star Wars: The Clone Wars, 2003 to 2005. 20. I didn't know there were that many episodes. 27. Oh god, he did Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy too. That was a fucking weird one. Powerpuff Girls, Samurai Jack. Okay. Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy. That was a friggin' weird one. The episodes were real. They weren't even 15 minutes. Let me see. How long were... Oof. I'm having trouble clicking on things. Star Wars, Clone Wars. Episodes. Oh, it doesn't say. I said, can I find out how long these episodes? Yeah, 4 minutes. That's what I thought. They're really short. Yeah. So each Clone Wars episode's only about 4 or 5 minutes. They're very short. But really punchy, does a lot with it in that really short time frame. Loxolori. Okay. Oh, a little bit more mineral water before bedtime. Yeah. Well, you know, they did the 3D ones. I never really watched the 3D CGI ones. I know a lot of people like them. I've watched like a couple of episodes of the Clone Wars. And then what were the other ones? Rebels. And I think there was another one. I just never got into them. I know a lot of people like them. No, I know a lot of people really like the Clone Wars ones. And what's one I watched a bit of on Disney Plus, The Bad Batch, which is about some clone troopers who, because of some flaw in their creation, the order to kill the Jedi doesn't take with them. And so they stay independent and are trying to protect Jedi. I feel like there was another series. There was Clone Wars, there was Rebels, and I feel like there was another one between them. But I never watched any of them, so I can't really remember it. It's a whole thing. There's one about, are you saying pod racing? That's not what I was thinking, but anyway. Well, I do notice Disney are bringing out the next live action Disney series is actually a kids series. It's called Skeleton Crew. And I saw a trailer for it. And I think it has the potential to be quite good, because I think the Star Wars universe, as seen through the eyes of kids, would be really interesting. It stands a high chance of being a bit too cutesy, but I don't know. I'll keep an open mind. I think it has a lot of potential to actually be good. Because you just imagine how that universe would seem to a kid with all that technology, spaceships and the Empire and the Rebellion and Jedi and robots and all that shit. I suppose, actually, Safa, if you're saying Visions or Tales of the Jedi and Tales of the Sith, they're kind of aimed at kids, I would agree. Those are all animated. Resistance, I think no, you're right. Actually, that's the one I was thinking of, Safa. The animated series Clone Wars, Resistance, and Rebels. And I think chronologically it goes Clone Wars, Rebels, Resistance. I'm not sure. But yeah, no, I wasn't thinking about Visions or Tales of the Jedi or Tales of the Sith. All of which, are worth watching just because they're interesting stylistically. But yeah, the Skeleton Crew's live action, and the central characters are all kids. Although Jude Law is a Jedi in it. But might be good. And again, if it's for kids, it's not really for adults to say whether it's good or not, particularly not weird freaks on the internet. To an extent, including myself in weird freaks on the internet. Oh gosh, Dirty Deeds, the Brian Brown movie. Absolutely want a review of it after you finish. On Thursday. Yeah, no, I remember you said you were going to get it because we were talking about it. And then I felt a bit sort of, what if you don't like it? You're getting it because I said it was good. But I will be interested in your review on Thursday, if you're around. I'll have to talk about what you thought of it. Trying to think, what's the other period one with Brian Brown in it? Because there are two. Okay, this will be the last thing because I'm going to go to bed. Let's see if I can work out what I'm doing. Brian Brown crime movie. Okay, yes, Two Hands is one. Oh God, FX. I still haven't seen FX. That was his big Hollywood one. Dirty Deeds. Christ, was he in The Money Movers? Oh, maybe I was just thinking about Two Hands and Dirty Deeds. Because he's a crim in both of them. You buy crap movies from eBay or the op shop, record them PC, donate them to the op shop. Oh, nice. Two Hands is one of my favorites. That's fucking great. They're all so good in it. Brian Brown, Heath Ledger, Rose Byrne, they're also fucking good. Have I heard the Brian Brown song? I don't think so. Is that a song sung by Brian Brown? Is it a song about Brian Brown? I'm confounded by where we get a song, a Brian Brown song. Yeah, Jesus, how long is that guy's career? All right, so you keep Blu-rays and 4K, but the crappy ones you go. Sung by Brian Brown, Jesus. Okay, Brian Brown's IMDb, because that guy's got a hell of a career. Credits. You know, I want to see all Brian Brown's credits. Where does he apparently start? We go right back. Right. Oh, he was in Stir. Scobie Malone in 75. Chant of Jimmy Blacksmith in 78. Newsfront, I remember him from in 78. Against the Wind TV series in 78. The Money Movers in 78. God, so much in 78 and 79. Odd Angry Shot in 79. Breaker Morant in, oh my God, that's such a good movie. And Stir is a really fucking horrifying prison movie from 1980. Town Like Alice in 81. Thornbirds in 83. Damn. Where's another good? FX was 86. Okay. Taipan in 86. Shirley in 87. Cocktail was 88. God damn it. He was in Gorillas and Mixed in 88. Blood Oath in 1990. FX2 in 91. Jeez. So, okay. So his career started 50 years ago. Guy's been performing for 50 fucking years. God damn. Oh, Dead Heart. That was 96. That was good. I saw that. Where's another one that I actually oh yeah, Two Hands in 99. Fucking awesome. Where's it? Okay, Dirty Deeds 2002. A whole bunch of shit. He just keeps working. He never stops working. He's in that stupid Baz Luhrmann movie Australia in 2008. I'm skipping like 9 out of 10 things. He's just in so many things. They just keep going. Oh God, was in Gods of Egypt. Red Dog 2016. Australia Day 2017. Sweet Country 2017. Jesus Christ, he works so much. There's just something there's a couple of things every year. And he's in the TV series Boy Swallows Universe this year. What's he got upcoming? Oh, shit. They're going to do a movie of The Removalists. That's a 70s David Williamson play. Damn. Guy's not stopped working in 50 years. He posted the Brian Brown song. Oh, Bud Tingwell. Friggin' awesome. Ghosts of the Civil Dead, you're talking about. That movie, I saw that in the cinema. That fucked me up. Because the cast of Ghosts of the Civil Dead, half of them were actors, but the other half were actual crims, people who'd done time inside. Oh, Ghosts of the Civil Dead was such a fucking unsettling movie. Yeah, I bet he's playing a different role, though. If they remake The Removalist, I bet he's playing a different role. It says it's upcoming, so in the next year or so. Anyway, well, that's a fun note to end on. Brian Brown's major contribution. And he did, it's a major contribution. Anyway, all right, gotta eat my cherry. All right, have. See you on Thursday if you're around. Oh yeah, fucking love Aussie actors. Hard working Aussie actors. What am I watching with Mrs. Angry? We finished. There's a straight up action series on Prime called Lioness, which is pretty good. It's fucking propaganda. It's like the CIA. Sure, they're murdering people, but they have to because they're bad people. And the CIA are the good guys. But if you switch off the propaganda, just as straight ahead action, it's quite good. It's on Prime. It's called Lioness. 8 parts. Is quite good action. What else were we watching? Don't know what we're going to watch tomorrow because we finished Lioness. We'll have to find something else to watch, actually. I'll report back on Thursday on what else we're watching. I have several ideas. I've bookmarked a bunch of things that might be worth watching. But that was our most recent one, Lioness, which was quite gripping, as they say, even if it's fucking propaganda. And it was really fucking obvious propaganda. Ooh, so Dirty Deeds tonight, Transporter 2 tomorrow. But it is Sleepy Bobo time now. So you fine and funky folk, take care. If you're around on Thursday, assuming I'm around on Thursday, we'll catch up then. But I will say bye for now.